Hey guys, in this video I've been tasked to remediate some Azure ATP installations, and not sure if you're ever going to run into it, but I kind of want to give you a brief walkthrough on what I did to troubleshoot. And I want to go ahead and add this to my website. So let me go ahead and open up Komodo Edit. There was a previous session. Yeah, let's restore it so I can kind of get an idea of what I was doing before, and maybe I can do some copying and pasting, so I'll have to retype some syntax. Okay, so I need to forget how I did this. So that is my index.html. Let me preview it. Let's look it up in Chrome. I should have probably restarted everything. There's some closed tabs. Oh, whatever. Preview. Why is preview not working? Preview. What am I doing wrong? Close. Come on. Well, that's interesting. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, you know what? I might have to connect. I might need to connect to my website. Let's see if I can. That's that one. Where is my root folder? Here it is. Okay, there we go. So now I'm connected to my root, and this should be what I'm trying to open. Let's just can we connect to this? I want to. Alright, I guess I can install the new version. Get that going. Let's wait for that to finish. Alright, I think it's done. Alright, perfect. I should be able to. Oh, really? It didn't save my. It did not save my previous. I need to create a new site. Express, and I need to find my connection. Alright, stand by for a second. Alright, I think I found it here. Let's go with this. Go in on that one. Whatever. guess it's this one. All right, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Can we save this? Yeah, whatever. All right, hit OK. Whatever. Did that work? Do not believe that works. Site manager. Oh, doesn't like the protocol. Let's try that. Oh, sweet. All right, cool. We're on SFTP. So, where's my stuff? Oh, it's here. All right, cool. Can we just open this? Where did you transfer it to? Piece of crap. Refresh. Where was I? Here I was. Overwrites. Let's go do this the hard way. Where are you? Users? There you are. Chrome. Oh yeah, because you don't have a lot of the. Oh fuck, that's right. You do not have all the CSS styling. All right. So gotta open it here. Let's see. Let me make sure the website's still up. Okay, so it's up. All right, so the website's still up. That's good. Then we got the certifications, and we have that. So the plan was to probably put a link here, call it ATP, and then just yeah, kick it off with that. All right, or yeah, whatever. All right, cool. That's fine. So that's pretty much what the website looks like. But I don't know why it's not allowing me to preview. Unless, you know what? I think I'm connected remotely. So I wonder if that's why it's not letting me preview. Because when I try to run it through IE, it actually lists the URL. So if I try to run this same URL in Chrome, where does it take me? Really? You don't like going here? Interesting. Oh, so that sucks. Well, in that case, let's see what I need to put in. So there's my links. Okay, so I need to add another link here. Oh, because I'm on certifications. Okay, I can add it to I can add it to the home screen, and I have certifications here. So I will add a new paragraph and call this ATP and we will take it to I need to take it to a website called, so I have a folder certifications, so I'm going to take this to a website called ATP. Actually, what if I just leave it as ATP? Yeah. Alright, now if I save this, hopefully this forces a change here. If I can get to my home screen. Yep, there it is. Alright, and it's looking for that. Okay, cool. So there's ATP. So I will minimize that. So we're doing this live, apparently. So now I need this here. Yeah, port 1. Alright, so let's can we duplicate this? Copy path, whatever. We'll create a new I gotta be careful how I do this. New file from template, HTML5. Perfect. And I want to save this as, that's what I wanted. And then how do I connect to, I wonder if I can do it this way. I don't know. Where's my, can I connect it to here? Actually to here. Ooh, yeah. That's what I wanted. Yep. Alright, so let me see if I can put in these credentials. Log in. Log in again. There I am. Had to refresh. Cool. So yeah, let's save it here. Refresh. Come on. Yeah, I'm logged in. You know what? Whatever. We want to call this ATP. That HTML. save. That's a lie. Come on. Alright, we'll just save it there and then we'll migrate it over. Alright, so in theory, now that it's local here, I could preview it. Hopefully that works. Preview, and yeah, perfect. Alright, so let's go to this one. Control-I, copy. Control-A, paste. Alright, go to the top, blah, 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 blah. We'll just call it ATP. Do some typing here. Azure Threat Protection. So blah 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 blah. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, this is going to be I want to call this. This here. Oh, Control Z, sorry. Wait, what did I just do? Control Z, whatever. Let's try that pasting again. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so. I'm not gonna need that. Cool. Alright, so now we just need to start listing stuff. Let me save and I'll preview. It's probably not going to show me much of anything right now, except, yeah, because I don't have my style sheets enabled, but oh well. We'll get that style sheet taken care of. So now, if you have a list of servers that you want to change this on, there is a way to script it. So I guess the first thing you would need is to retrieve your list of servers. And if you're using a remote desktop connection manager, then you can import the list of servers from a text file into your remote desktop connection. Remote desktop program. Cool. The next thing you want to do is remote into each server. And you want to check to see if the AATP sensor service is running. Then you want to create a temp folder in the root of C drive, the root of C, and inside that folder, I'm gonna have to have a bunch of these. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Alright, so inside that temp folder, you want to create another folder, and you can call it, this is where all your files and scripts are going to live. So this is where we're going to, well, to create the temp folder, you can use the command mkdir c temp. And that's the command line. And then at the same time, after that directory is created, you can run another command and call this registry backup, because we need to back up the registry. Then you want to launch regedit. Launch the registry by typing in regedit from the command line. Actually, from a command line, command line, or PowerShell script, or PowerShell type. We'll do that. And that from, capitalize that, copy, paste. Alright, so we have that from the registry. And then we'll, from the registry, type regedit. Cool. Once you're in the registry, you want to, this is what I'm going to type in, back up and export the entire registry to that directory that you created in your temp folder. Now, if you're in command line, alright, so let's take this one. At this point, if you're in the command line, from command line, you can run this command here, oops, Control Z, which use WMIC space product space get space name. So that will give you a list of currently installed programs. I can actually run it here, so while we're doing this, for some of the stuff. So for services.msc, I could actually probably run that. I'm going to put that in there actually, from command line, run services.msc, blah blah blah. Ooh, actually I need this one. Paste that. Alright, so from the counter, type in services.msc. Cool. So that will bring this up here, and you can sort by name, and you should see an Azure ATP service. Of course, this one doesn't have it because I don't have Azure on here, but if I did, you would see it near the top here. Great. Blah blah blah. Then we created the directory. So let's go here. Let's go here. I don't have a temp folder, so I could actually run those same commands. Copy. I'm in the command line, and that will create that folder, and then I can run this command here, and that will create their folder. So if you're trying to script this, these are first few steps that you can do. Then you can run regedit. It's going to require administrative security to get to it. So that's it. Then you can export. You can export it through the command line, but you can also do it here by right-clicking on the root of computer and exporting and navigating to your location here and saving it. I could do it here. Backup. Perfect. So now I will have my backup. Cool. So once we have that, you have that. Now we can run the WMIC command to get a list of current applications installed. And this doesn't have too much of anything, but ideally, perhaps you might see the Azure ATP installation listed there. That just gives you a heads up of maybe the installation was corrupted initially, or if you don't see it listed, well, that's great, because then you get an opportunity for a clean slate to install it. So we'll go back here. So we did that command. The next command we can do is if you want to run this via PowerShell, you could. So from a PowerShell, from PowerShell, you can type from PowerShell, you can type text, piece of crap. Oh, there it is. I did get it all. Alright. And it's better if you run it from an administrative PowerShell, but this command here, get dash WMI object space dash class space 132 underscore product. So we can do that real quick. If I right click on my start menu, go to PowerShell and paste that, it should give me similar output of what the command line gave me on my installed applications. It's just going to give me a little bit more in-depth. So you see Microsoft Update Health Tools, but it also gives me the version, the vendor. So that's cool. Great, so we have that done. So if you were trying to script this, let's see here, on the export of the registry here, we could do it from the PowerShell command line, but you're going to need to run it individually per the H key of grouping. Alright, stand by for a second. Alright, so now that we're here at that backing up the registry, there actually is a command that you can run. So let me go ahead and copy this, and I'll paste this here. Alright, and let's see the command. It's just is going to be reg key export. Is it dash reg? Dash reg export H key. Alright, well, I think it's this one. I think you can run it through PowerShell. Let's try. Stand by for a second. Alright, so maybe it wasn't PowerShell. Maybe it's a command reg key export. Make sure I'm typing this in right. Maybe it's just export. Let's see. Nope. I am mistyping something. What am I mistyping? Alright, stand by. Okay, I think I found it. It's reg export. And the rest of the syntax. So let me change that. Where am I? Komodo. So it's actually reg export. And it's via PowerShell, H key current user, and then to your target location. So once you have that, we could actually copy and paste that a couple times. And the reason why we are copying and pasting a couple times is because I need to you're gonna need to pull it from the different H key routes. So this is current user root. We have HK CU, HKLM, local machine, HKU, and HKCC. So maybe it was only 4 of them. No, it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was 5. Okay, cool. So we don't need the last one. And what that does, as you can tell, it actually backs up those particular reg files. So I could actually, I will do all of them just so that you guys can see. It does take a little bit. There's that one. Let's do a local machine. After the local machine, we'll do HKU. As you can tell, it's all backing up right to here, to that temp directory that was created, and it looks like it's what, about each one is about 53 megs. And there's the third one. Do the fourth one if I can type it correctly. And the last one. Great. So that will back up the registry there for each individual H key group. And so you can put this in your script in order to automate this process. Great. So while that's going, then we do we get the list of currently installed applications either via the command line or via PowerShell. And now we are going to we could, if it's already installed, if Azure Threat Protection is already installed, we could try uninstalling it, and we can do that via a command line. And via PowerShell. So via the command line to uninstall, we will run where am I? Here. So we can run MSI exec space /x for the removal. This typically is the I believe the GUID that corresponds to Azure ATP, the installation. So basically we're saying is find that installation if it's there and uninstall it. You could run it with some if you want, you can run it with a quiet /q or quiet or passive, depending on how you want it to uninstall. Or you can just run it like this. That's the command line way. If you want to run it the PowerShell way, one of the methods I use is actually setting a variable from PowerShell. Alright, so well, first, to do it through that, you could actually change directory into the folder. Actually, you can run it through PowerShell or command line. You can actually change directory to the folder, the installation folder, if it exists on the original installation path. And to do that, you want to change directory into typically copy, and we're going to paste. So corresponding back to that GUID ID for the application, if you can navigate to program data, package cache, you should see a folder related to the ID for that installer. And then if you change directory into there, you could actually run there's an exe in that folder, so it's probably better, might be easier if you run it via the command line. So we'll toss in a command line syntax here, and this one will actually say let's see here. that. So let me go ahead and save this. Alright, so we've got our registry. So we've got our WMI product, both on the command line and the PowerShell. We've got the uninstall command. We are change directory if this particular directory exists, and attempting to run this file. I should probably put a space in there. Attempting to run this file, which this exe, which hopefully lives in this directory here. All right, with the uninstall and quiet flags. And all right, so at that point, that's the command line way of doing it. We can also uninstall it via the PowerShell way, which is running this command here. So let me go ahead and highlight this and type this in. So basically what we're doing is we're setting a variable with the get WMI object class, Win32 product, and we're looking for a name that equals Azure Advanced Threat Protection Sensor. Once we have that variable set, we to $myapp, we could copy this, and paste it here, and then we'll run another PowerShell command that says take myapp and uninstall. Alright. Now that that's running, the next step is we can use command line to search find Azure Advanced Threat, and so that is probably, we could do it the GUI way. So let me copy this, paste it here, so we can what is it, launch the registry. Where's our regedit command? Regedit, here it is. We can go back to regedit, and then this time we'll run a search find Azure Advanced. So this is the term that we're looking for, and basically, since I've got regedit open, this one I can kind of show you. You'll go up here to the root, the root, and then find and type in Azure Advanced, if I can type, and basically let it go through the registry and search that way. This shouldn't find anything because I do not have it, but we'll let it run. However, there is a PowerShell way to do that same command from the command line, which is going to take several different commands. So let's go ahead, and what we'll do is I will type that. So from PowerShell, you can type get child item, the path of HKey local machine, recurse, search, star, Azure star, and what this will do is it'll try to find any of these keys that are related to Azure, and actually I can run it here with PowerShell. And basically that's going to run, look for anything related to Azure in the registry. I'll let that run. How's our other one going? This one's still searching. Makes sense. So this is going to need to be duplicated several times. Paste, 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 paste. Alright, so we've got the HKey local machine. The next one, as you know, is we're going to go through each individual root key. So then we have HKCU, and we have HKCC, and we have HKCR, and we have HKU. Alright, and then, oh, this one finished up. Yeah, nothing was found. So we minimize that. So now, I want to redo the exact same commands, and we'll paste it here. But this time, instead of searching for Azure, we can search for ATP. ATP. ATP, 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 and ATP. So, see what PowerShell did. Still searching. So basically, you would run those commands, and it would do the exact same thing that you did in the GUI for regedit, where it will iterate through all of these 5 root registry hives in order to see if anything is related to Azure or ATP. Great, so once that's done, we're almost to the end here. That basically takes care of uninstalling anything related to Azure Advanced Threat Protection. So I'm just gonna put the line here and say this basically, this is just text, brings us to the end of running like a nuke uninstall removal of Azure ATP. Advanced Protection. All right. So now we want to begin the install. Now we want to begin the install or reinstall, depending on the way you look at it. For this, we want to change directory into hopefully you have either in that temp folder that you created earlier, you still have the install files from Azure to install it. You can get that from your Azure online Azure dashboard if you're paying for a Microsoft subscription. So I already have that downloaded into a folder called Advanced Threat Protection, and here is where the magic happens on this next line of code. And ideally you'd want to do it via command line, just to alleviate any of the flags or arguments. But let me copy that. So here we are going to type this command, which actually, I need to delete this part. So in this, when you download your advanced threat protection application, it's going to give you this exe. When you have that exe, let's use the space there. You can run it with the quiet flag, also with the net framework command line argument, and then you're going to need an access key. This access key is what you're paying Microsoft for to get that subscription service, and that's going to be unique to your environment. You're going to want to put it in quotes, and it's going to be super long. You know, I'm just typing something in random here. But that's where your access key is going to go. You're going to close the quotes, and that should reinstall ATP for you on your machine, on your Windows machine, which should then, if you navigate to your services, I'm not going to put this in here, but if you navigate back to your services, you should see an AATP sensor service that starts running. So now with that said, I'll save, and let's see if we can preview. Alright, there goes our list. So now I want to that's saved. Did I save my index? Perfect. So now the plan is to go back to FileZilla. That should already be modified, hopefully. Let me make sure. Yeah, wait, let me refresh. Hopefully this one's already modified, and we can tell if I go back to my home page. Yeah, so that one's already pulling the ATP. It just needs the ATP link to actually navigate to, which we will give it right now. I'll go back to FileZilla. Oh yeah, it refreshed. Okay, so now that it refreshed, we see that the date's changed, where it was modified, which is what I was looking for. I go back to Documents, ATP, and I drop that here. There's my ATP.html, which should be linked already. We will refresh, click, boom, and there goes all my stuff, which is severely not formatted correctly. I wonder. Alright, let's go back to Komodo. Can I refresh this? Refresh status. Or refresh it here. Awesome! It refreshed and I got my ATP. So now I can close this one out. Well, anyway, but anyways, open up this one. Am I full screen? Yeah, I'm full screen on that one. Blah 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 blah. I wonder if I should change all these OLs to LIs. Cause my I might just do this in another video. Yeah. Let me just end this video the way it is right now. It was just important just to get that information up there for you guys. And then I'll work on formatting this in another video, fixing the format of this in another video. But alright, hope you liked this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in another one. Take care. Bye.